Good morning. Hi, this is Alan with 4A's Racing Loft. I am back out with the birds this morning. I have taken them 6 miles. I'm going to release them. Hopefully they get home when I do or right after. It's actually very cool this morning. It is 53 degrees. Winds are out of the north, slight northwest, probably at 4 miles an hour. So that's barely any winds. If anything, they should come somewhat out the south or southeast. So very little support to get home. They have been to this location before. So that yes, there are some wires and antenna towers, but nothing close. So they shouldn't have any problems making it back. I know someone asked me, why did I pull the birds back so far, and it's potentially don't see the value in doing that. And that's a fair statement, fair question. And that's the same thing I thought when, you know, after locking them up 3 days 1 week and 4 days the following week, and had them out maybe 5 or 6 days in a row, they were doing fine up until, you know, they got locked up for the 4 days. And I took them 10 miles. I said they shouldn't have any problems getting home. Well, that wasn't the case. Hour and a half, 2 showed up, and then it was a long day. At the end of the day, I had 25% of the birds still out. Next morning, I saw, you know, my wife and I were sitting on the back porch, so we saw 7 or 8 of the birds come back in. One came in with 2 commons, or what I would consider to be commons, and it knocked them back. I did have some birds that, you know, as we all seen, puffy, stomping their feet, out overnight. So I felt I had to, you know, almost like start over. I had to dip them. I didn't want mites or pigeon flies on them, you know, punch holes in their feathers, or, you know, drink their blood, make them weak. And then, you know, the health of what they were eating and drinking. So that's, you know, the reason why I did pull them back, and try to help them recover, so I can build the confidence up and see how they're doing. So if they do well, sorry y'all, traffic. If they do well today, then I will not bring them back to a 6 mile. I'll jump them to 12. If they don't do as well, I will bring them back. You know, I'm just trying to give them a fair opportunity to compete. I think today's the 2nd, so we're roughly 20 days out before our first club race. If I did it correctly, it's 98 miles for me, and I think 76 or 77 for the shortest loft in our club. So I still have 20-something days to get them there. I feel comfortable on getting them there. But just to sum it up, I'm doing what I believe is best. The health got knocked down. I believe they lost confidence. I don't want to keep pushing them if they were sick, and I don't like giving medications, but I had to because they were affected. So now I'm hoping they're in much better shape. I hope that they will be ready to compete in 3 weeks. If I can get them out to 60-something miles, I believe they can do an additional 30, which could be anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour on a wing, what they should be conditioned to do. You can tell that they are probably ready to get out. I am probably, when it's all said and done, running 30 minutes behind what I typically let them out, and I try to stay in a 30-minute window, which is also close to the time that they would be released on the races. The sun will be in a similar position, trying to just bring consistency. I know it's a lot, and you don't have to do that. It's just what I do. So we all have to find what works best for us and utilize it, do it, try it, enforce it, and then judge yourself on the outcome at the end of the year. Once I start doing something, I don't want to change it. I want to be consistent for the whole year. So that's going to tell me either what I was doing worked or didn't work. My little man was not interested in coming today. I think I lost him to Bluey. He was watching TV and didn't want to stop watching TV, so maybe some other time we'll get an opportunity to see him. Well, a couple of minutes before release, there's traffic. You do hear gunshots. I'm actually not too far from a range, so it's not dove hunters. I'm assuming that's the range. So I saw a truck. Yeah, there's a couple of trucks over here. Someone's at the range. They're already shooting this morning. So I will get them up. I'm going to, hopefully they'll fly straight out that way. And then they should head back across the street and head due west to get back to the house. So let's give it another minute. And we'll get them out here. I just want to make sure the traffic slows down. We don't have too many cars and they will get up. Hey, I think we're ready. As soon as I said that, of course, the car's going to come. Might help if I would have turned this crate the right direction. So they're up and out. Hopefully no one hit the wire. They shouldn't. It looks like they are starting to meander a little north. I think they're going to circle back. Appears that they are. Okay, and they're starting to head west. I don't know if you can see them right there. Probably not, unless their wings cut back, but they're heading in the right direction. So all should be good. No one ran into any wires or anything. So look, I appreciate it. Take care. Give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Be safe.